Human impact on the environment. Humans have a significant impact on the environment through various activities. Resource exploitation, the interaction of natural resources such as fossil fuels, minerals, and forests have often led to environmental degradation, habitat loss, and resource depletion. Then urbanization, the growth of cities and urban areas results in land transformation, increased energy consumption, and alterations to local climates. Then agricultural practices, while necessary for food production, can lead to deforestation, soil degradation, and the use of chemicals that affect ecosystems. Then industrialization, industrial processes and manufacturing contribute to pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and waste generation. Then transportation. The transportation sector is a major source of air pollution and greenhouse gas emission. Then environmental impact on human health. The environment also has a direct impact on human health. Air quality. Poor air quality, often due to pollution from industry and transportation, can lead to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. Then water quality. Contaminated water sources can cause waterborne diseases and have long-term health effects. Then climate change, environmental changes including rising temperature and extreme weather events can impact human health through heat-related illnesses, vector-borne diseases, and food security challenges. Then environmental conservation and preservation efforts to mitigate human impact on the environment and conserve natural resources are essential. Then conservation initiatives focus on protecting ecosystems, species and biodiversity. National parks, wildlife reserves, and protected areas are examples of conservation efforts. And then preservation involves safeguarding natural areas without human intervention. This approach aims to maintain pristine environments like wilderness areas and designated wilderness zones. Then sustainable development seeks to balance economic growth, social equity, and environmental protection. Then resource management. Sustainable resource management involves using resources in a way that meets current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Then renewable energy. The transition to renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power promotes sustainable energy production. Then green technologies. The development and adoption of green technologies and practices aim to reduce environmental impacts while supporting economic growth. Then climate change and adaptation. Climate change, largely driven by human activities, pose significant challenges. Then mitigation efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions through policies, technologies, and lifestyle changes are critical to limit the extent of climate change. Then adaptation strategies involve preparing for and responding to the impacts of climate change, such as sea level rise, extreme weather events, and changing ecosystems. Then environmental ethics and education. Promoting environmental ethics and education is crucial for fostering responsible stewardship of the planet. Then environmental ethics, encouraging ethical principles that prioritize environmental protection and sustainable living. Then education, providing environmental education at all levels to raise awareness and promote informed decision making. In conclusion, the interaction between Earth, man, and the environment is a multifaceted relationship that shapes the planet's future. It is essential for humans to recognize their role as stewards of the earth and take responsible actions to preserve the environment for present and future generations. Then, biogeographic provinces of the world. Biogeographic provinces of the world. Biogeographic provinces, also known as biogeographic regions or bioregions, are large areas of the Earth's surface characterized by distinct patterns of biodiversity, species composition, and ecological features. These regions are defined based on shared biotic and abiotic factors, including climate, vegetation, geological history, and species distributions. So, biogeographic provinces play a crucial role in understanding the distribution of life on Earth and are essential for conservation efforts and ecological research. Biogeographic provinces play a crucial role in understanding the distribution of life on Earth and are essential for conservation efforts and ecological research. Here I will explore some of the major biogeographic provinces of the world. Nearctic region. Description. The Nearctic region includes North America, the inland and parts of northern Mexico. It is characterized by diverse ecosystems, including boreal forests, grasslands, deserts, and tundra. Then, distinctive features. Iconic wildlife of this region include bison, grizzly bears, bald eagles, and numerous bird species. Then, Palearctic region. Description: the Palearctic region covers Europe, Asia, including the Indian subcontinent and parts of North Africa. It includes diverse habitats such as the Siberian taiga, Mediterranean shrublands, and the vast steppes of Central Asia. Then, distinctive features: it is home to a wide range of species, including wolves, brown bears, and various ungulates like reindeer and gazelles. The Neotropical region. The Neotropical region encompasses Central and South America as well as the Caribbean islands. It boasts immense biodiversity with tropical rainforests, cloud forests, savannas, and deserts. Then distinctive features: the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest tropical rainforest, is a highlight of this region, hosting numerous unique species like jaguars, sloths, and toucans. And Ethiopian region. The Ethiopian region includes subterranean Saharan Africa, excluding the southern tip of the continent. It features diverse biomes from savannas and deserts to the lush Congo Basin rainforest. Then distinctive features: African megafauna such as lions, elephants, and giraffes, and iconic residents of this region. Then Oriental region. The Oriental region spans South Asia, including the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and parts of southern China. It encompasses various ecosystems and tropical rainforests, mangroves, and Himalayan mountains. Then, distinctive features: it is renowned for its rich bird diversity, including species like the Bengal tiger and orangutan. An Australian region. The Australian region comprises Australia, New Guinea, New Zealand, and the surrounding islands. It is known for its unique marsupial fauna and diverse landscapes, including deserts, rainforests, and coral reefs. Then, distinctive features: kangaroos, koalas, and the Great Barrier Reef are prominent features of this region. Then, Antarctic region. The Antarctic region includes the continent of Antarctica and the surrounding Southern Ocean. It is characterized by extreme cold and ice-covered landscapes. Then, distinctive features: wildlife here include penguins, seals, and unique cold-adapted species like Antarctic krill. Then, marine provinces. Description: the world's oceans are divided into several marine provinces based on ocean currents, temperature, and marine life distribution. These provinces include the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans, each with its unique ecosystems and species. Then distinctive features: coral reefs, kelp forests, and deep sea communities are examples of unique marine habitats within these provinces. So, biogeographic provinces provide a framework for studying the distribution of life on Earth, understanding evolution and speciation, and guiding conservation efforts. They highlighted the interconnectedness of species and ecosystems across the globe. Then, agroclimatic zones of India. Agroclimatic zones of India. Agroclimatic zones are regions characterized by distinct climate and soil conditions that influence agricultural practices, crop choices, and farming strategies. In India, these zones are demarcated to aid agricultural planning, research, and policy development. The Indian Council of Agricultural Research (ICAR) has classified the country into several agroclimatic zones based on factors like temperature, rainfall, and soil types. These zones play a pivotal role in optimizing agricultural productivity and sustainability. First, Western Himalayan region, covering the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and parts of Uttarakhand. Climate: high altitude region with cold winters and mild summers. Then crops: wheat, barley, maize, and temperature fruits like apples and pears are common. Then Eastern Himalayan region. Location: encompasses parts of Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and parts of West Bengal. Climate: high altitude with heavy rainfall, supporting the growth of subtropical and temperate crops. Then crops: rice, maize, millets, and cardamom are cultivated. Then lower Gangetic Plain. Location: spans Bihar, eastern Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. Then climate: humid subtropical climate with a monsoonal influence. Then crops: rice, jute, pulses, and oilseed are major crops in this fertile region. And Middle Gangetic Plain location covers parts of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Climate similar to the Lower Gangetic Plain, characterized by humid subtropical climate. Crops wheat, pulses, sugarcane, and oilseeds are cultivated. An Upper Gangetic Plain location includes parts of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, and Punjab. Climate experiences semi-arid climate with hot summers and relatively cold winters. Then crops, wheat, rice, maize, and sugarcanes are common crops in this zone. Then Trans-Gangetic Plains location encompasses parts of Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. Climate arid and semi-arid climate with low rainfall. Crops, pearl millet, sorghum, pulses, and oil seeds are grown using drought-resistant varieties. Then Western Plateau and Hills region. Location covers Maharashtra, parts of Madhya Pradesh, and Chandigarh. Then climate varies from tropical to subtropical with diverse agroclimatic conditions. Then crops, cotton, soybeans, pulses, and millets are cultivated. And Central Plateau and Hills region. Location includes parts of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand. Climate subtropical with a mix of wet and dry conditions. Then crops, rice, oil seeds, and pulses are grown. Eastern Plateau and Hills region encompasses Odisha, parts of Jharkhand, and Chhattisgarh. Climate tropical and subtropical with a monsoonal influence. Then crops, rice, millets, pulses, and oil seeds are cultivated. Western coastal plains and Ghats region. Location covers the western coastal states of Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala. Then climate, tropical monsoon climate with high rainfall. Crops, rice, coconut, cashew, and spices like pepper and cardamom are significant crops. And eastern coastal plains and Ghats region. Then location includes Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and parts of Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. Climate tropical and subtropical with monsoonal rains. So crops, rice, sugarcane, pulses, and oil seeds are cultivated. And western dry region location covers parts of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Climate arid and semi-arid with low rainfall. And crops, pearl millet, sorghum, and oil seeds are grown using drought-resistant techniques. Deccan Plateau location spans parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Climates varied from tropical to subtropical with diverse agroclimatic zones. Crops, millets, oilseeds, pulses, and cotton are important crops. Western Plains and Hills region location encompasses Gujarat, Maharashtra, and parts of Madhya Pradesh. Climate semi-arid with limited rainfall. Crops, cotton, pulses, oilseeds, and groundnuts are common. Islands region location includes Andaman and Nicobar region and Lakshadweep. Climate tropical with high humidity and rainfall. Crops, coconut, spices, and tropical fruits are cultivated. These agro-climatic zones reflect India's diverse geography and provide a basis for tailoring agricultural practices to local conditions. They play a pivotal role in crop selection, crop rotation, and farming techniques. Understanding these zones is crucial for sustainable agriculture, food security, and rural livelihood. Then, concept of sustainable development. Concept of sustainable development. Sustainable development is a multidimensional interdisciplinary concept that has gained prominence as a guiding principle for addressing the complex challenges facing society. It represents a holistic approach to balancing economic, social, and environmental objectives to ensure the well-being of present and future generations. Key aspects of sustainable development: environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability. Preservation of ecosystems. Sustainable development emphasizes the preservation and responsible management of ecosystems, including forests, oceans, and biodiversity. So, mitigating climate change. It addresses climate change by promoting reduced greenhouse gas emissions, renewable energy, and climate resilient infrastructure. So, resource conservation. Sustainable development aims to use natural resources efficiently and reduce waste and pollution. And economic sustainability. Equitable growth. It seeks to ensure that economic growth benefits all segments of society and reduces income disparities. And resource efficiency. Sustainable development encourages resource efficient production methods, sustainable agriculture, and circular economy practices. So, innovation and technology. Promoting innovation and green technologies is a key driver of economic sustainability. Social sustainability. Poverty alleviation. It aims to alleviate poverty and improve the quality of life for it, ensuring access to education, healthcare, and basic services. Social inclusion. Sustainable development promotes inclusivity, gender equality, and social cohesion. And community empowerment. Local communities are actively involved in decision making processes that affect their lives. And cultural sustainability, preservation of heritage. It recognizes the importance of preserving cultural heritage, traditions, and indigenous knowledge. Cultural display, sustainable development, values cultural diversity, and promotes the production of languages and cultural identities. Principles of sustainable development. Interdependent sustainable development recognizes that economic, social, and environmental aspects are interconnected and should be considered as a whole. Precautionary principle. It advocates taking preventative measures to avoid harm to the environment or human health, even in the absence of conclusive scientific evidence. Then sufficiency and fairness. Sustainable development emphasizes sufficiency, ensuring that basic needs are met for all, while also promoting fairness in resource allocation. Then participation and engagement. It encourages the active participation of all stakeholders, including communities, civil society, and businesses, in a decision making process. Then long term perspective. Sustainable development focuses on long term goals and strategies that consider the well being of future generations. Then adaptive management. It recognizes that solutions may need to adapt to changing circumstances and new information, challenges and criticism. Trade offs. Balancing economic growth with environmental and social goals can be challenging, and trade offs may need to be considered. Then global versus local interests. Striking a balance between global and local interests and priorities can be complex. Implementation gaps. The practical implementation of sustainable development goals faces challenges related to governance, policy, coherence, and funding. Then examples of sustainable development initiatives. Renewable energy. Investment in renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower promotes clean energy production. Then sustainable agriculture. Practices like organic farming, crop rotation, and agroforestry promote sustainable land use. Then green building. Sustainable construction and building design incorporate energy efficiency and environmentally friendly materials. Then conservation efforts to protect endangered species and ecosystems contribute to environmental sustainability. Education. Sustainable environment development education and awareness programs help foster a sense of responsibility and understanding. Next topic we'll be learning with the help of next video. Thank you for listening.